Welcome to Vegan Ultra special marathon weigh-in edition. It's also my 7-month anniversary as a vegan. So let's see how the results have come in this week. So let's go ahead here and start out with the big picture view. So we can see here a 1.9-pound weight loss. Now that doesn't sound that great, and the 1-month average is coming in just over 1 pound per week. And you can see I need 2.3 pounds per week in order to achieve the goal of 150 pounds in 1 year. So now let's go ahead and zoom in so you can see this easier here on what happened this week. So this is actually, I'm quite pleased with these results because, as I'll explain next week in the Diet of Champions episode, what I was eating in marathon week. I was eating 3,000 calories a day versus a 2642 plan that I worked out with my medical team. In other words, a special events last week and this week means higher calories, still on track, losing weight, 20.5% body fat. And remember where I started out with, remember, weight loss is vanity, but health is sanity. So body fat, much more important than weight loss. And I started out at 40% BMI and body fat, now down to 20.5, almost cut in half. Visceral body fat, the fat around your organs, that's the one that kills you. I'm down to 9% compared to 21, more than cut in half. You can see overall the weight pounds of fat lost, 83 pounds of fat. That's 80% of my weight loss so far. Now this is trending lower naturally because basically there's less fat to lose as you go, so more of it is lean tissue. In phase 3 of my 4-phase 2-year transformation I worked out with my medical team, I'll start to put on weight specifically with the goal of maximizing muscle mass. But right now it's still weight loss as the primary goal. So blood sugar, you can see that it started out at 144 diabetic. It has increased to 104, though this is likely due to a very stressful morning trying to get out my earlier vegan chat video with Sean. It's been a constant battle, technical difficulties, so lots of stress. That's probably why my blood sugar is higher. Overall blood pressure, you can see that systolic blood pressure up at 109, though diastolic, the most important one, 61. So overall my blood pressure compared to last week, remember last week I was a bit sick at 84. Well, no, I was sick here at 93, came down to 84, now down to 77. Remember, less than 100 is healthy. And where did we start out with? At over 103. So overall, moving in the right direction, and similarly the pulse rate starting to come down, even though it was a stressful morning. But how on track am I to achieve the goal 150 pounds in 1 year? So from where I am today with 154 days to go, and this week averaging 257 minutes per day of exercise, by a 2,890 calories per day, then I would get this glide path down. So I'm working with my dietitian and medical team. We're shooting for 2,642 calories a day for next week, gradually ramping up as I'll describe in future Diet of Champions videos. But you can see that overall, things are going well. And I'm doing so much exercise that if I wanted to maintain my current weight, I could eat as many as 3,700 calories. So on track for about 10% body fat. And of course, as I described last week, the actual goal is not necessarily to stop at 168 pounds, it's to get to 8% body fat, which is the Captain America physique, the lowest healthy percentage body fat according to the Mayo Clinic. And let me show you here So let me go ahead and share with you just one final thing before we conclude this week. So remember, Naomi Delgado, vegan since 2015, vegetarian since birth, famous vegan bodybuilder, 10% body fat. Well, my goal is, when I'm working with my medical team, is we're shooting not just for 10% is good. I remember I started at 40%. I'm basically here at 20%. I got 17.5% in my best army days. This is Naomi Delgado and what I should hit at 168 pounds, according to the National Institute of Health Body Weight Planner. But 8%, this is the Mayo Clinic's optimal body fat for men, also the Captain America physique. So we're going to try to get down to that level and then try to maintain it and see how big can I get while maintaining that 8% body fat. And it's just a wonderful experience and experiment, and I'm very thankful to have you joining me on this incredible adventure. And of course, each week I replicate the exact same pose to put into that montage at the end of this episode so that you can watch me transform from a 320-pound overweight, completely sedentary junk food addict into Captain America over a 2
At 29 and I find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set the rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. Life lessons come one in a dozen, the other 11 get something from nothing. I sit here looking for an answer. Maybe the biggest question was in the last chapter. You gave me the soul I have today. Without you I never could have moved away. But now I see what you teach. I do believe I always should have stayed. Yeah. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. One day I'll be yours. One day I'll be yours. One day I'll be yours. Life lessons come one in a dozen, the other 11 get something from nothing. Life lessons come one in a dozen, the other 11 get something from nothing. Life lessons come one in a dozen, the other 11 get something from nothing. Life changes just open the door. One thing's certain, I'll always be yours.